This morning, senior man Israel Laryea, husband of Madam Louisa Laryea, the lady who was trending last week Thursday for saying certain things, and then people gave it to her, including Obi and Ponsa. I made a video about it last week Thursday. This morning, Monday morning, Israel Laryea has come to say some things, and he too, some people agree with him, some people are giving it to him. I'll show you everything, and then you let me know whether you agree with them or you disagree with them.
I have the full gist for you. I'm the Headless YouTuber, this Headless Reactions.
Now, you remember last week Thursday, I brought you a story. I show speed passport wahala, talking about how when the Foreign Affairs Minister, Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, said that he's going to give, or Ghana is going to give I show speed a Ghana passport. A GH1 presenter, Madam Lily Mohammed, she said she doesn't agree. In fact, she said a lot of things on TV. I brought you that news.
Then the person comes to Ghana for a day or two, and then you shove the Ghanaian passport into the person's hands. Munye serious, munye serious. Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa.
And then at the same time, when that news was trending and everybody was bashing Madam Lily Mohammed and all that, and she came to apologize. But even while she was apologizing, Madam Louisa Laryea or Mrs. Louisa Laryea came to write that journalism goes way beyond makeup, skin bleaching, BBL, hair, and fashion. Journalists ought to research, court the facts, interrogate data, and demonstrate sound reasoning. I show speed matters arising. To the point where when the apology came, Mrs. Louisa Laryea came to write that her disagreement with the issuance of passports is valid. It's well within her rights. But to downplay dude's impact and add that we are not a serious country, most of so in quotes, is where she went way too far. Apology accepted. We move. Hashtag I show speed Africa tour. Now this one, a lot of people were dragging her. A lot of people replied, including Lily Mohammed herself came to reply. You can go and watch that video. One thing that I didn't read in that video is Nanaba Namwa's reply. Nanaba Namwa came to quote that same tweet, post that Madam or Mrs. Louisa Laryea posted and said that, "Dear Louisa, you are right. Journalism demands research and reasoning, but what it does not need is women like you policing other women with tired stereotypes and calling it depth. If your defense of a profession starts by reducing female journalists to makeup and fashion, you've already lost the intellectual ground you are pretending to stand on. Criticism is welcome, but it should be informed, layered, and fair. Your post is none of those things. It's loud and embarrassingly shallow." This is what Nanaba Namwa wrote. But all these things that's going on, remember that Mrs. Louisa Laryea came to write that how do people assume a post is theirs, even when they are not mentioned? And Obi and Ponsa also came to write that how is Louisa Laryea always the first to call people names and body shame them when the only thing relevant about her is her husband's surname? 4 days later, her husband has come out to issue a statement on the internet. And to me personally, I don't know what's going on in their home, but then 4 days, right now the matter die. Like Ghana there, if something comes, hey, 1 day, 2 days, forgotten. This matter, we've crossed the weekend. Shatawale and Stoneboy are doing whatever they are doing. Grammys has happened. We've moved on. Oh. But this morning, Israel Laryea, in case you don't know Israel Laryea is a very big man in Ghana in the journalism space. When it comes to broadcast journalism, he was a news anchor at TV3. That's the first time I saw him. If he's presenting news at TV3, very nice, handsome man, giving you proper presentation. This man is very respected. And I think right now he's at multimedia. Very senior man. Senior man Israel Laryea doesn't like problem. Or no, you will not see him talking on the internet and stuff like that. Very senior man. But then Israel Laryea this morning came to write that Louisa and I, Louisa and I, Louisa and I have had conversations about her post that went viral and caused a troll storm, and I got her to appreciate a few things. One of them being that there's one thing about what you say, and there's another about how people interpret it. While you may feel free to say what you wish, you cannot necessarily control how people understand it. There's also how people will choose to spin it to suit their own narrative. She, however, explains that she never meant to body shame anyone. Unfortunately, we can all agree that you can't control how people choose to interpret a post. Louisa further clarifies that she never sought to infer that Lily Mohammed had bleached or done BBL because she does not know her. If Lily felt offended, sorry, but that was definitely not the intention. I have also read posts and comments about my marriage. To those people, I'll say focus on your marriage if you have one or when you enter one. There are also those who say Louisa is ugly. Really? This woman right here at 52 years after giving birth to 3 children is ugly? Create a human, let's see how you fare. Finally, to the in quote, friends who joined the troll or fooled it, what real friends would do would be to reach out privately to obtain some context or seek to correct if necessary. I've never trolled or joined trolling of a friend and will never do that. But hey, we are all brought up differently, which is why we will always have differences in opinion. Stay well. And to you, Louisa, I love you always. Hashtag life and living it. Hashtag seller. Hashtag please share far and wide. And he posted this. And after posting this, people are saying, oh, this man, he doesn't like talking. See the way his wife was going to find problem for him. Others are also agreeing with him that yes, this thing, sometimes you post something and you don't mean it to be this way, but people will read meaning into it and they'll start dragging you and stuff. Others were saying, Massa, if she's your wife doesn't mean you should come and defend her. Now this matter has passed. And everybody is sharing opinion now. Those who are agreeing are agreeing. Those who are dragging are dragging. But this is what Israel Laryea came to put out. And if you go and check, some people who are quoting it and also sharing their opinion, this lady called Ajwa Enima said, Dear Israel Laryea, of course I would expect my husband to publicly support me too. Charlie. That is not an issue. However, I would not expect him to offer such a weak defense or pretend there was no wrongdoing if he decided to publicly address the issue rather than staying silent for it to naturally die off. What she posted was not misunderstood or misinterpreted. The undertone was clear and it came across as stereotyping and body shaming. Framing it as people interpreted it differently sidesteps the issue rather than addressing it. A lengthy explanation was given, yet there was no clear acknowledgement of where the post was wrong, only justification and deflections. Saying sorry if offended is not the same as taking responsibility. If she feels too big and important not to apologize, that is her prerogative. But no one owes her any grace when accountability is absent. This response, unfortunately, falls short of genuine accountability, but she's your wife and she can never do wrong in your eyes. So, okay. Now, let me know in the comment section, do you think what Israel Laryea came to post is in defense of his wife? It's deflecting what his wife posted or trying to defend what his wife posted, saying that, oh, it's not anything. Or you think what his wife posted was really that bad? Bear in mind that the time in which she posted the thing was when Lily Mohammed was trending. When the whole thing was trending, when Lily Mohammed was going to say all those things on TV. That was when the thing was trending. And that was when she made this post that journalism goes beyond makeup, skin bleaching, BBL, hair and fashion. Let me know in the comment section. Now, if you go to this lady, under this lady's post, that Ajwa Enima's post, if you go to the comment section, this person said that if a 52-year-old mother of 3 fails to check or streamline her public conduct, do not expect people to be charitable to her in their response. Others were agreeing. Kwabna Nyantechi said that the post should have gone like, in quotes, Dear Lily, please, on behalf of my wife, please, we are sorry. And that's all. mother of 3 and 52 years wasn't necessary, especially if Madam Joyce Ayi is reading this post. Anyway, hey, what kind of subtle... Anyway, we underrate communication skills, but very essential in our day-to-day social activities. Just people are sharing their think pieces. Mr. Abdul also said that so painful to read. Are you sorry or you are not? Are you agreeing with your wife for body shaming others or not? Be clear, please, because they don't get it. What do you think? Do you think it was necessary for Israel Laryea to come out at this time 4 days after to come and post this, or you should have just GI and let the matter die? Because the matter Ankasane is dead. It died on Friday. The matter happened on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. Died on Friday. Saturday, Sunday. A lot has happened. MPP parliamentary, MPP presidential primaries, the fake prophecies or the wrong prophecies that came, and Grammys, and a lot has happened. Shatta Wale dropped 3 diss songs. People are forgotten. But maybe, Israel Laryea feels, that's his wife. And people are even dissing him too. A lot of comments. I saw a lot of comments. There are some comments I didn't even want to read in the previous one, talking about his wife's appearance and stuff like that, comparing her to Lily Mohammed, and just some of the insults were basa, saying, "Oh, now handsome man like Israel Laryea, you've gone to marry." It was bad, and I'm sure that's why he was talking about the trolls. A lot of people they've been trolling this lady since that thing happened. So I'm very sure that's what has urged him to put this out. But this statement he put out, what do you think? Do you think there was no proper apology or accountability? It was just trying to explain that, okay, I said what I said. I didn't mean it the way you interpreted it. But if you interpreted it that way and you're offended, sorry. Now, I don't know you. So why should I even come and I don't know whether you've done BBL or you've done makeup or not. Why? Do you think that's what it is? Or this is what he should write or not? Let me know in the comment section. And to his friends, in quotes, friends who were dragging his wife, instead of calling and saying, "Oh, Charlie, what's up? Your woman, what she writes there? I beg, this one, you there, tell her me she deletes or something." I don't know how anyone would like to handle this. But if you were Israel Laryea, would you have handled this any differently? What would you have done? And do you think this statement that he brought out is just him supporting his wife, trying to support his wife publicly? Or you think this is the right thing to do as a husband? You can't come and cheat your wife anymore, or just apologize and accept that your wife is wrong. Let me know in the comment section. And those of you who are not married and you are talking plenty too, they say go and marry. If you marry, then you watch your marriage top. Don't come and be talking about somebody. Those of you are saying ugly to you to go and create human being. And then we'll see. Now somebody has given birth to 3. You have not given birth to 1 yet. You don't know the changes that comes into the body. Share your views in the comment section.
And I don't know, watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And try not to do something that your partner will be forced to or dragged into it. Or some way. Don't do something that your partner will be dragged into it plenty. I don't know. Yeah, then. Yeah,